All right, here we are. Oh, sorry, I'm a minute late. I had no choice in the matter. Let's just put it that way. All right, we're going to squirt this thing down and we're going to move that photograph out of the range here. Oh, ah, there we go. Right smack in your way, too. Got my lighthouse shirt on, so we're good to go. So we're going to do a lighthouse painting, another one. I know you're like, oh, not God, when is it going to be done with these things? But this is another one of, oh, what the heck is it? Yaquina Head Lighthouse. And this is by a photograph by Rick Luton. So I've done a couple, I think, of his, and this one I just love. And it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. So bear with me on this one. Whew, man. Oh, all right. I'm going to get my sponge out here, soak it up with water. Rinse the majority of that water out. Get your hand a little bit of a workout there. And it's just such a gorgeous thing. So we're going to start in right with the background here. Move these off to the side, or else I'll do a Peter Pan over the top of it. I know it. Keep that deliberately lighter here. Going down white here, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Yachting. Some white, titanium white, and pressure glue, and just kind of get this thing covered. Now I like to get rid of the white, that's me. Ooh. Hey, Anthony! How are you doing? See, you're posting paintings again. I'm happy to see that. All right, we got it covered here. Okay, so first things first. Let's get paintbrush out here. A little lighthouse painting. Everybody's like, wow. And I almost went with a Portland painting today, but we'll get that one going too here pretty soon. I need to start getting some Portland paintings in there too. Kind of want to do another theater painting. Go through my archives here to see what I've got. But this is about here, a little bit above. This runs, yeah, about there, and maybe a little lower. Look at his original photograph here. And that goes down here. Yeah, about there. Just a guesstimation. It's like I said, I always have to remind myself this is a painting, it's not a photograph. It's a painting of a photograph, but and then we have this beach. It goes from here to here. Okay. And the lighthouse is sitting right here. About here. Queen ahead. There we go. That just sketched in. Hello, Mark. Beating on your Tiffany's. Boom, 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 boom. Kettle drums. They're kettle drums. What's the difference between a kettle drum and a symphony? A Tiffany. I know a symphony. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. We should have like cannibal music, you know, so people run for their lives in the middle of the night. Okay. I just love this spectacular sunset that he had going on here. And then we have a bunch of seagulls and stuff that we're going to be tackling. Let me take a look at this. Find like a little rag here. Bum, 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 bum. See, you can do everything now. uh, you know it. Oh, it's actually um, uh, just a uh, titanium white. What it is. Uh, we have a we have a ways to go on this one. This one's going to be actually a fairly complicated painting because of the birds in it, which we don't even have them drawn in yet. So that's what caught me about this one by Rick Luton. It was just such a cool. I don't know, just capture the sunset behind the lighthouse. The lighthouse was lit up, and it they have all these seagulls, and so we're going to be. This one's going to take a little bit longer, so bear with me. I'm not Bob Ross who gets a 30-minute painting out, so I don't know how that guy did it. I really don't. Now, there's a guy I would love to have met right before he became famous. And another person that was really fascinating, they just recently had. I couldn't think of the name, but they had a thing on Julia Child. They've been running a series on HBO Max, which I enjoyed, and boy, that it was just really fascinating. And it was just like it really kind of went into how the heck she managed to do it, and it was really interesting. In her case, it was just sheer big personality. I think that's what did it. Documentary on her. I highly recommend it. So here's the sunset. Obviously, the light's coming this direction. And we're just getting things just put in here, as you know. Oh, couldn't help myself. Couldn't help that one either. All right. All right. And some Prussian blue. We're talking Prussian blue. Okay. Where's Diane when I got the Rumpty-Dum song coming out? It's always her fault. I haven't seen Leighton in a while, nor Angie. Oh my God, I'm in voice. Hey, my God, it's Angie. What? I just talked about you. I was wondering where you had been. Well, all right. Yeah. I was just saying, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything's going okay. So. Buddy. Man, I'm in voice tonight. Jeez. We're gonna kind of draw this down here. Kind of like this grassy knoll here. kind of comes up like that. There we go. And then we got this crop out here. I can't tell if it's rocks or trees. Let me try to take a closer look here. Oh, that's great, Anthony. Looks like these are all a bunch of rocks down here. The waves are crashing around. We'll have the wave action going on. It should be fun. No idea what. Oh my god! I tell you. And a little bit of Van Dyke Brown to this. Kind of got to get this background in first before we start putting those seagulls in. Oh, oh dear. Well, hopefully he gets that fixed. I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen him on here for quite some time. I was just a little concerned. I sent him a message and he got back to me, and so it's fine. It's just that, like he said, he was having some app issues. So hopefully get that all resolved. Like computer issues. I got a new phone and it only brought a portion of my contacts over. So I've been trying to get everybody loaded back up again. It brought everyone that I hadn't talked to for like 5 years at least, It's like, God, come on. We could do better than this. Hello, Mavis. Greetings and salutations and all that. Gonna come in here with some yellow ochre. this grassy knoll in here. I end every night with that boom, 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 boom. You know, just wake her. Oh my god. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I couldn't help myself. Sorry. Yokwina. Whoa! Actually, I'm going to bring out the sponge here. This is all frothy sea in here. Coming into this little inlet here, whipping up against the rocks and everything. Buddy! Yeah. Okay, now I'm coming out with a Monday brown. Okay, add a little bit of yellow ochre to that, a little bit of blue. There's a beach that's near us here, Rocky Beach. Bro-dee-dum. Yeah, I was trying to get there. Getting everything laid in. Oh, this one's the Queen Ahead lighthouse. I've done a painting of it before. I think I've actually done a couple of paintings, but I thought I really like this one that Rick Luton took, and so I'm working with it. I think it really came out really well. I need to. I got a couple other lighthouses I want to do. I want to try to get all of the lighthouses, just getting the right photograph, all that type of stuff. But this one, I really enjoyed the sunset, and you're going to see me start struggling with a whole bunch of seagulls in the front. Yeah, but we got to kind of get the background in place first. Oh, almost over. Oh, nice seeing everybody tonight. Really is. I just liked it. I liked everything about this photograph. Oh Lord! Oh Lord! Oh late! Oh dear! Careful you admit that too much in public. They may be lying in wait for you the next time you do that. You do your aerial run. Well, both Merrick and I take the light rail, which we call the MAX here. Uh, Metro Area Express. That's what that stands for. And they don't really have too many restrooms along the way. And we kind of have our little favorite spots that we know when you just can't quite make it home. Oh. I need to come up with seafarer songs for the Lighthouse series, and not yo yo ho is Pirate's Life for me. I got to come up with something better. I like that pirate ship I did. What was it? God, I can't believe this whole COVID thing was like a time warp. So, yeah. Whoa, couldn't help myself again. Hold on, wait for it. Whoa! You're probably like, oh Lord. Yeah. If you had earplugs, earphones in, you're probably deaf now. I do apologize. All right, so we've kind of got the basics here. So here comes the difficult part. Oh Lordy. We're going to get ourselves in trouble, Merrick. This is going to take a little while, this part. That is for sure. Bobbing. Try to kind of get the birds in scale too. That's going to be interesting. Yep, that goes like this. I have a feeling I'm going to learn seagulls here pretty soon. Because there's some a lot closer, and so they're going to be a lot bigger. So I always say distance, the closer you are, the bigger it gets. It's easy to forget that too. So that thing spans. I have a feeling there's probably going to be some corrections and things, but we're just going to whip it out here. Do it. Just go with it. Seagulls are an interesting creature. That's a foreshortened wing, so we got to get that in there. Like I said, this is going to take a little while. I was a little bit hesitant to do this painting because of the challenge of the seagulls, but I said, you know what, I'm going to tackle it. And that's how you do it. I mean, you just go for it. Why not? And it looks like a pterodactyl, but that's actually what a bird is. It's just a dinosaur that is in the modern times. So if you believe in that, I do. I remember when I was a little kid, they always thought of a dinosaur was a giant lizard, and they started realizing it wasn't. Much more related to the bird. They even found gizzards inside of a fossil. I thought that kind of confirms it, because I think the bird is the only thing that has a gizzard. Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of work on these. Trust me on that one. There's a lot of birds in this picture. I know how that is. I've been on the beach, and there's just tons of these birds that just fly. I know, it's so funny. I always say, let the canvas take you where it wants you to go. Sometimes, especially a large canvas, kind of speaks to you, and sometimes that you're not in agreement with it when it's just not working. That sounds weird, doesn't it? You're probably like going, okay, Mike, go see something. Go see somebody now. But yeah, there's a ton of birds in this thing, and we're not going to get it totally in place. I'm not going to worry about that. It's like you say, a painting is uh, an impression of the photography. Ooh, that sounded deep. I knew this was going to be a challenge. But I think that's what you need to do sometimes, you challenge yourself. Don't. I've seen too many artists that they stick to one thing and then that's it. I said, challenge yourself. You'd be surprised. And sometimes I think art is kind of like it's an experiment. Well, I'm getting deep. It really is. It's an experiment. But all these birds. Like I said, we're just gonna kind of play with this. You know me. Tomorrow I might say, "Oh, got to change that." I have to be up early 2 times this week. Oh, unless I get exposed to COVID again. So far, it looks like I haven't. So, I've got a lot of work to do on this. Birds everywhere. It's just tons of birds. I'm not even going to worry about the exact count of birds that he has in this photograph. He has a lot of birds in this photograph. Not going to worry about that. We're just going to get the gist of it. Yeah, we all have it's kind of funny how our brains work. I have to kind of sketch certain things in to fit in. It's just like, okay, that's where that's supposed to be. And it doesn't have to be perfect, it just got the gist of it. And like I said, when I do a show, I never put the actual photograph next to the painting because you always have those people. They're all they do is look for those mistakes. That's their entire job. That's their purpose in life is to find fault. And so I said, just enjoy the painting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. We might actually do the sequels for a little while and then go back to another section because yeah, it's gonna take a while. Looks like this driftwood along here. We're gonna put that in there. PBS station would be very disappointed. You mean you can't complete it within the 30 minutes? No. Yeah. I approached them one time and I never got a response back. So there you go. I'll tell you what. When I tell you what, don't let anything bother you. Just do what you do. And that's why I keep saying, if you're not enjoying doing art, then stop. You know. Yeah, this one needs to be a lot bigger. Buddy, no. I can always remember I was out for a walk downtown Portland, and all these darn goose got stuck in a headwind, and they couldn't break loose of it, and they were right above my head, and there was a local camera crew down there, and I think it was Coin, Koin, and they turned the camera on there. They said we're going to have the best opening in history for news, for the evening news, because they just knew that I was going to get pooped all over. And I managed to get out from underneath it, and I saluted them, and they were all laughing. They said, "Yeah, I was not going to have that happen." Oh, because what happens is like a goose, they let loose to actually lighten their load. Oh, I was lucky. Oh man, I was lucky. That would have been one of the funniest openings there would have been. They said, "Well, this poor gentleman was just out for a walk, and look what happened to him." There had to have been like 30 geese above me. I'm not kidding you. Oh, I got lucky that day. That's a true story. I think this already has a good feeling to it. I think I'm just going to be working on these darn seagulls. Lots of them. It's all his fault. Oh, Lordy. It doesn't take much. You're going to have a few more seagulls in this thing. I think I'm just going to do that. There's a lot of seagulls, and so we're going to, like I say, I'm going to be adjusting the size of them too. Because, like I said, you got to remember something closer to you is bigger. Here, I have new brushes. I took advantage of Prime deal. It's warmed up. We're supposed to be 90 degrees tomorrow. So 90 tomorrow, 90 on Wednesday, and then a little cool down to the mid 80s, which is nice. We had such a gorgeous weekend. here, and like mid 70s. I'm a wimp. That's what I like. So, Angie, you do the calculation into metric. Boom, buddy. Oh, two windows here. The big window here. Hello, Donna. Greetings, Donna. Oh, my God, we almost got a full load of the crew tonight. I've been feeling kind of lonely lately. I was going to give you guys a bad time, but God forbid you actually have your own life. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of work on those seagulls. I can see that now. We're going to be working on those seagulls. A whole bunch. That's going to be the primary focus probably tomorrow. The seagulls. Because they're almost like the lighthouse is always like the star show, but the seagulls are definitely in there. So, like I always say, what is the star of the show? And sometimes you can have two different stars, and this one is actually the seagulls are also actually one of the stars. And so, I have going to be definitely working on them a lot more here. There we go. That's the brush I'm looking for. I think I'm just gonna kind of wing it and go. Wing is kind of an interesting thing. You really have to pay attention to that wing. It's really interesting. What an interesting evolution of. They have a tail. They're really, you really think about a bird as a remarkable creature. I have my little birdies that go in and out of the bath there. Luckily, they like me, so I'm good to go. Comes out like that. One going this way. Like I said, this is going to be challenging. The seagulls are going to be the big challenge in this. Getting them in scale, that's going to be the big challenge too. Bing! Somebody let me know that they're there. This one's going to be bigger. Got one that's low to the ground here. I'm kind of improvising a little bit. I have no choice in the matter. I hope everything works out for you, Angie. I mean, I've thrown my back out. Oh, and it is absolutely miserable. So you have all my sympathy, and I can only imagine yours is even probably worse. And that is just, uh, you know, maybe they'll put a bionic back in you. That'd be kind of cool. You know, you'll be able to lift 10,000 pounds. Yeah. No, seriously, I hope the best for you. That is, you have all my sympathy. Mhm. You should have like a backbone that lights up too at night. That would be kind of cool. You could just ask them about something like that. That'd be kind of cool too. Yeah, I think so too. Just letting you know. But no, seriously, I really hope the best for you. Backs are, that's like the Achilles heel of the human body. I'm so glad that you were able to make it on tonight. Okay. I still have that offer open to you. I could fly down there in my hypersonic private jet, and I could walk all over your back, and then you'd realize that things are not all that bad. That's called memory therapy. Yeah, I'd hear crunching and people screaming and everything else. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, I could be down in Australia with my hypersonic private jet in about 3 minutes. You know that. Mhm. No, seriously, Angie, I'm that is. Oh, I'm I'm fortunate. I've only thrown my back out a couple of times, and I tell you what, and I, I, I can't even begin to imagine. You have my sympathy, you really do, and my hopes, for you. All right, people. Well, we got a good start on it. And we're going to do a lot more works on these seagulls. We'll name every one of them. This is Bob, Jeff, Gloria, and Jeffany. This is Hillary. It was weird. And then you had all that stuff going on. On here, that's where the driftwood sits. So, well, we got a good start. Yeah. All right. But it's a Yaquina Lighthouse, Yaquina Head Lighthouse. That's actually what it's called. And this is based on photography by Rick Luton. And we're going to, it has a good feel to it. I just liked, we're going to really increase that sunset here that just, it rips across the sky here. And the work is going to be a lot of work in those seagulls. So, and the frothiness of the sea, I think this has a good feel to it. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, everybody. I haven't seen some of you in a while, so thank you, Angie. Yeah, get one of those neon spines, that lights up at night. And actually you could do disco or something like that as it goes up and down your back. You'll be hit. I'm just letting you know. No, seriously, I hope the best for you on that one. Thank you so much, everybody. Seriously, it's nice seeing you all. Take care. Thank you to the healthcare workers and all those people are keeping this economy going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care. I will be back on tomorrow, 8 p.m. Pacific time, and we'll do some more work on this one. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Robust.